before I forget. All right, perfect. So first and foremost, I'm just grateful to God for an amazing day, an extraordinary day, a super miraculous day, a supernatural day. If you're having a supernatural experience in your life right now, please drop some bags in the chat box. Please drop some bags in the chat box. All right. Let's go ahead and drop that. Do something different, okay? Because I need to make sure everybody understands that it's harvest season. It's payday season, okay? Because God is really, really doing some extraordinary things. If you guys were on the call Friday night, we had Chairman 25 Parrish on the line. He killed it. He rocked it. He shared about the blueprint and just giving everybody confirmations about how it is to truly, truly build this business and understand that you really don't have to. It's nothing different, guys. It's just being consistent. I was with Chad the other night. He said, it has to become a lifestyle. All right. So building this business can't be based off of your mood. It has to be based off of your level of your vision, your big why, and so many different, in that belief system. Okay. So one more second, guys, go ahead and send out those reminders. Any person that you believe should be on this call, please let them know. And I think they should be finishing up with the opportunity call here now soon. So anyway, I just want to give it back to Mr. Dupree. Let me make sure he on the line. All right. For just being super, super extraordinary, being a great friend of mine. He's somebody that I talk to pretty frequently. We always sharing ideas. We're always exchanging different information and what we studying and just, advice to each other and just keeping each other's head lifted inside this entire experience. Because one thing people have to understand, one thing I can say about him, he's somebody I love to talk to. And it's only about 3 people in total, besides my other relationships, is that he's somebody that I can talk to who's rocking on the same vibration. Somebody that extremely believes. He operates with so much finesse and so much peace, right? And I love to just engage in conversation with him because I know every single time we talk, it's not going to be about any negativity. It's not going to be about doubt and limiting things and limiting thoughts and stuff like that, because we don't even believe that type of behavior exists. We don't believe in that. And I'm super grateful for you, JBL, for having that mindset that self-growth is development is through the roof. All right. He's somebody that really is focused on being the best version of himself every single day. And that is something big that I admire about him. And I'm just super grateful for his growth. I remember when I first started this journey, they put me on the calls to start teaching, and he was so engaged. He was always asking questions. I'm like, man, who's this dude always asking questions? Even on the trading aspect. So he's definitely somebody who's winning in both areas and all areas. And I'm just super grateful for you, man. Continue leading that phenomenal organization, new era in the building. All right. Super grateful for every single thing that you're doing for them, and the growth, the momentum, the love, the impact, the relationships. There's so much happening, and I'm super grateful to be vibrating with you, man. So if y'all, please, first and foremost, unmute them cotton picking lines for me. All right, unmute your lines. Let's give Mr. Dupree, all right, a good chairman screen. My brother from another mother. Uh-oh, my bad. Go ahead, unmute them lines. All right, let's get it. There we go. Because we got to send that. Listen, big energy, big money, big bags. All right. We send this over to him because God is super amazing. On the count of 3, let me get a crazy chairman screen on the count of 3 for JBL Dupree, Chairman 25, loading on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's
go. There you go, JBL. It's on you, bro. Bring on. Come on up to the line, man. Oh, I got you muted. Where you at? I just seen. There we go. You should be able to unmute. It says I already asked you to unmute. Lord, let me just make you the host.
All right, Brittany, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Again, thank you so much for actually, having me on. Again, it's truly an honor to be on here, guys. Like when I talk to Brittany, oh my God, like this is one of my favorite. Brittany is one of my favorite individuals to talk to. Like, guys, like if it's one person I can spend a lot of time around, is B. Brittany, for real, like this is someone, like, guys, to have access to her. Like, guys, I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, to have access to Brittany, for real, like it's y'all blessed. That's all I want to say. Y'all being led with integrity. Y'all being led with love. Y'all being led with straight knowledge and wisdom. Like family, like my energy towards Brittany, like it's different from everybody else's. Like I promise you. Like so for you guys to be on her squad, you know I'm excited for y'all because y'all have a phenomenal leader. Y'all have a phenomenal leader that cares for each and every one of you guys, right? But real fast. We got to do something. Hold on. Real fast. But before we get started, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody else faces at? I need to see everybody else. Come on, y'all look, I need to see y'all face. What's up, Q? Right? And y'all organization, y'all more of a family type organization, which I love. Like I love it. I love that about y'all. Where you guys faces at? The lines unmuted too. How you guys feeling as well too? I know y'all did a Trevor screen, but how y'all feeling?
Yeah,
there we go.
Let's go.
yes,
Feeling blessed.
Y'all coming out of
amazing,
hiding.
supernatural, powerful.
Y'all coming out of hiding. So cool. So real fast, before I get started, I want to actually start something new real fast. So real quick, keep y'all lines unmuted. Real fast, before I get started, I need full participation. I need everybody to be trained to go and coach, but I want you guys to repeat after me before I get started. I want you guys to repeat after me. I am a millionaire.
I am a millionaire.
I want you guys to say we are generational wealth. Say it.
We are generational
Our
wealth.
generational wealth.
I am a millionaire.
I am a millionaire.
We are generational wealth.
We are generational wealth.
There we go. Let's get it. So let me move the lines out. All right, cool. Again, before y'all get started, y'all got to start the call off like that because you guys are generational wealth, family. Again, so with all that being said, thank you again, Brittany, for having me on the line. I'm truly excited to actually be on here giving you guys knowledge, you guys wisdom. I have a lot of sauce for you guys. All I want to tell you guys is if you guys can't take notes, please take notes. I know you guys can take notes. And I will say this. If you're on the line right now, please get rid of all distractions. Again, and after this call as well, so I want y'all to send y'all notes to y'all mentor, right? B's not going to take any of you guys serious if y'all don't send her the notes. This goes for leaders too. Like leaders. This goes for y'all too. I want y'all to take notes and send it to B. Again, whoever get her time this week is going to be due to the notes that you sent her. That's the only way you get her time. And this is not her saying it. This is me saying it for her, right? I'm saying this for her. Cool. So getting into the call, my topic I want to actually talk about is leadership. I want to talk about leadership. So again, I'm gonna be uncut. I'm not holding nothing back because to go chairman, you can't be soft. We can't be soft. So look, check this out. So going into leadership, one thing I want you guys to understand is this. You guys already know what you guys want. That's the first thing. You guys already know what you guys want. You guys already have a vehicle. You guys know what you guys want. Right? Everybody knows what they want, and you guys also have a vehicle. So you guys have to understand this. If you guys already know what you guys want, you guys have to understand that you guys have the vehicle. The only thing that you have to do is put yourself in motion. That's the only thing that you guys have to do. Instead of going through the motions of the business, you have to put yourself in motion. See, understand this. You are not a business. You are not your business. You are the business. And because you are the business, when you're not putting yourself in motion, you start to go through the motions of the business, right? So you have to understand this. Everything rises and falls on leadership. You see, understand this. The height of your business, the height of your organization, the height of your social media, the height of your success, that's all predicated on you putting yourself in motion. Nothing accelerates, nothing moves unless you move, right? That's one thing I dumbed it down to, right? So guys, understand this. When it comes to leadership is just strictly doing it. One thing I came to a conclusion with when it comes to what it is that we do, guys, understand it. All you have to do is do it. I want you guys to put that in capital letters. Do it. See, I can ask, understand this. You guys have mentors. Some of you guys been plugged in for months. You guys know what to do. But the thing is this. What I want you guys to understand when it comes to leadership is this. When your mind needs three things. It needs focus, instructions, and a mentor. You guys have focus, you guys have instructions, and you guys have a mentor. So understand this. And what it is that we do, it's extremely easy to get to where you want to go. See, understand this. Your mentor give you a set of directions, right? As a leader, they give you a set of directions. They already been P600 before. They already been P1000 before. They already been P2000 before. Understand this. They have the roadmap. So when it comes to you coming under their mentorship, you have to fully submit. And I don't need you thinking. You shouldn't be thinking. You should be just doing. You see, a lot of individuals get started in this and they think too much instead of doing. You don't have to do no doing because your mentor is doing all the thinking for you. That's the biggest thing I want you guys to understand. You see, coming in here, don't spend too much time thinking. You just have to do it. That's literally all you have to do, right? That's the main thing. I hope y'all really understand what I'm saying, because you thinking about it is you reinventing the wheel. You thinking about it is you reinvent the wheel. And you reinvented the wheel, we specifically tell you when it comes to doing what it is that we doing, all you have to do is listen to people that's in places where you want to be, and do exactly what they tell you. I tell my organization this. I have over 200 personal signups. Crazy, right? I have over 200 personal signups, meaning I went Platinum 600 over 20 times. So if an individual come into my organization and try to tell me how to go Platinum 600, I'm humbly listening to them at the same time. I went P600 20 times. 20. So I think I know a little bit. I think I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, right? So again, the individual that can fully submit and just do everything without thinking about it is going to be able to actually have success when it comes to leadership. Another thing, when it comes to leadership, leadership requires you to set the example. Leadership requires you to do it first. See, understand this. The moment you try to test it out, the moment you try to test the waters, you're going to get shy. You're gonna shy away from it. The moment you try to test something out, you get scared. And when you get scared, you shy away from it. So instead of testing it out, guys, I need you guys to go full throttle doing the instructions. Because the moment you try to test something out, you get scared and shy away. So instead of thinking about it, you guys need to jump straight into it by just doing it, right? Understand this, family. Also, you have to understand when it comes to developing a leader, you have to understand the best way to develop yourself and the best way to develop a leader is this. The best way to develop is just doing it, because when you do it and you mess up, you grow from it. See, if you're afraid to do it and you're afraid to fail, you're not growing as a leader. You see, understand this, every single day, leaders, you have to put yourself in a position to do new things. You have to put yourself in a position to get uncomfortable, because when you get uncomfortable, you're growing. And if you're not growing, going through doing something different every day and doing something that you're afraid of doing, the moment you feel like you don't want to do it, you should be doing it. The moment you don't feel like doing it, you should be doing it. You should attack it, because when you attack it, that's how you gain your confidence. And when your confidence comes, that's what makes you run through goals. You see, again, I want you guys to make this an affirmation, put it on your mirror, put it on your phone, and you need to say this every day, 1,000 times. I need to do it. Because when you say that to yourself 1,000 times, you're not going to think about it. You should just do it, because when you're not thinking about it, you become numb to the fact of doing it. And when you become numb to the fact of doing it, you accelerate through the goals. I hope this making sense. So understand this. When it comes to leadership, you have to understand this, family. You're being led to lead and not led to manage. You're being led to lead and not led to manage. And being led to lead basically means is you should copy exactly what your mentor is doing and do it 10 times better. You should copy exactly what your mentor is doing and do it 10 times better, right? Because you're being led to lead and not led to manage. Because it's the thing. In business, some individuals get to a fact where they feel like they know everything. And when you get to a fact where you feel like you know everything, what you're doing is this, family. You're building a roof within a roof. No, you're building a roof within a roof, and this is a house within a house. You're building a roof within a roof, and this is a house within a house. See, the moment you decide to do your own thing, because sometimes you might get to a place where you feel like, you got the P1000, you got the P600, and you feel like you know how to do everything. Or P2000, right? It really starts at P1000, P2000. You might get to a point where you feel like you know everything. You feel like, hey, I don't need that P5000 or that chairman's help no more. And the moment you do that, you put in not only yourself, but your organization on the island. And the moment you decide to build a roof within a roof, and this is a house within a house, what happens is everybody starts to get claustrophobic. They don't know what to do. Everybody's lost. Now people in your organization is hitting up your mentor who you should be plugged into, asking them what I got to do. Because you decide to build a roof within a roof. I really hope this making sense. See, understand this. Understand this. You have to understand that. You have to understand this. Why would you unplug from something that got you to P600? Why would you unplug from a system that got you to P1000? Why would you unplug from a system that got you to P2000? Why would you unplug from something if that got you success on the trading side or the building side? Why? Oh, the only answer I can come up with is ego. Why? Because again, even though I went chairman 10, you know, I'm still plugged into Retire Rich. I'm still plugged into Retire Rich under Riyad's mentorship, even though I'm a chairman 10. So why would I unplug from something that got me to a chairman 10 organization? Why would you unplug from something that got you to where you at? Because the moment you do that, guess what? You are the leader of your organization. You are the leader of your organization. And if your team is only seeing you, guess what? You are the leader to their growth. Instead of you plugging them into the big group, into the big organization, where they can see other success stories. Right? Is this making sense so far? Drop some threes in the chat box, please. I hope this making sense. I hope I'm giving you guys some type of value, 1,000%. I really hope this making sense, please. So, and again, and this typically starts around P1000, P2000. Yeah, it typically starts around P1000, P2000. Why would you unplug from something that got you to where you got to? You have to understand this. You have to understand this. My next point is this. Going into leadership. So when it comes to leadership, I want you guys to understand is this. Your organization is only going to grow to the level of leadership and value that's being provided to the marketplace. This is the biggest thing that I actually learned. So if you guys been through you guys' journey, you guys had a lot of success. A lot of individuals came in, a lot of individuals left. Understand this. Nothing bad happened to you. I'm glad it happened to you. You know why I'm glad it happened to you? Because God can't take you where your character cannot sustain. What do I mean? You see, you had a lot of individuals coming to your organization and God tested you. He tested your faith to see if you really believe. And what happened was you had a lot of people come in, but guess what? You didn't bring value to those people, so that's why they left. See what I'm saying is, family, if you I want you guys to take the pitch off of this. I want you guys to look at this like a basketball team. If this was a basketball team, understand this. What made the Golden State Warriors a dynasty team, what made Michael Jordan a dynasty team is because the starting five all produce. They all produce. They all put up points. So if you look at this, you have your mentor, which is the coach, and you know you're a P1000, P2000. You guys are the starting five, right? You guys are the starting five. If you as a mentor can't put up points for the team, you're not setting an example for your organization to lead by example. You see, you understand this. The points that you put up as a mentor, if you can't put up any points, leadership is far beyond you if you cannot produce. And understand this, a lot of individuals can't produce because they're not adding no value to the marketplace. See, understand this, write this down. You have to be adding value to yourself on a daily basis, adding value to the masses on a daily basis, and adding value to your team on a daily basis. Outside of bringing you to real mentorship, within the individuals that signed up with your link, you need to be adding value to them without your mentor's help. You need to be adding value to yourself. You need to be adding value to the masses on a daily basis, because understand this. The reason why you can't produce at a high intense rate is because your network don't see you valuable. They don't see you as a valuable person. You're talking about trading. Okay, we know what you do, but what else do you bring to the table? Because individuals join me because they say, JV, you pour into me so much. You give me so much value. This is far beyond trading. People are joining you. They're not joining what you do. So understand this. Every day you decide to take a day off and not work on yourself, not pour value into your team, and not pour value into your social media, guess what? You're missing that chairman that can come in your organization and blow it up. But again, the reason why you're not doing this is because what? You're thinking instead of what? Doing. You're thinking instead of doing. Guys, all successful people, they don't think. They just do. They make decisions very, very fast because they just do it. Understand this. Who's gonna tell you no if you got so much value that you bring to the marketplace? You cannot say no to a person that's always giving out value. So one thing that made me stand out and stick out from everybody else is every time you watch my story, wow, JVL's always giving out value. Always, because again, I understand that if I give out so much value, who's gonna replace me? You can't replace me if I'm giving out so much value. So family, I'm looking for I'm looking for through inspiration, who's gonna be that person that raises their stock? Because the moment you raise your stock, guess what? Instead of chasing the rank, it's gonna come to you because you're giving out so much value. Your income can only grow to the level of value and leadership that you basically have. See, understand this. I don't never see myself ever falling off. Why? Because again, I'm gonna get us a belief in just a second, but what I'm saying is, family, is this: every day, you guys need to go to sleep taking notes on some type of video of your mentor. Your network don't know Bob Proctor. They don't know JB. They don't know Riyadh Jones. They don't know your mentors. Become your mentors to your network. Give them the sauce that you get it from your perspective because they follow on you for a reason. Because leadership is simply influence. If you can't influence nobody, no one will join your organization. Look, again, you have to understand that you have a different road. You see, you might see other individuals in a company winning, but they have different processes than you. Because you come from nothing, you have to build up a name for yourself. See, when you build up a name for yourself on a daily basis, because leadership is not developed in a day, it's developed daily. It's developed daily. So while you doing that, understand this: you have to produce. Because when you produce and you put up points, guess what? You put up 10 points for the week, your organization is gonna bare minimum put up 3 to 5 points. I guarantee you, because you cannot raise the leadership lid if you don't raise your value and if you don't put up points. That's the only two things that you should be focused on a daily basis. Other than that, with your students, your organization, look, you need to spend most of your time with leaders and not with the students. You see, you trying to develop students instead of developing leaders, and leaders are the only one that can push your vision to the next level. The students can't. Stop trying to develop students. You have a system for that. Spend most of your time with the leaders that's looking to expand your vision. That's the only way you can push to the next level. They can catch you on your team call, the students. They can catch you here and there. But most of your time need to be going to who? The people that's helping you push your vision. And then what should they be doing? The same thing that you're doing. What's the same thing that you're doing? Working on themselves, going live on social media every single day, pouring out value. Networking with 20 to 30 people a day. Me, I wouldn't mind networking with 50 people a day because I'm going to just do it. Because I understand that not because of the result, because of the person I'm becoming. That's what I love about it. Not because of the result, but because of the person I'm becoming. Because the more I do it, the longer I put time in, the more I get it. The more I get to the point where it becomes basically habitual, right? So cool. That's what I want to say as far as when it comes to leadership. I really hope you guys are actually getting value 1,000%. And it's just this is just my perspective. And another thing I want to say is this: when it comes to leadership, understand this. One thing I dumbed it down to is this. The individuals that's closest to you, family, really take this to heart. The individuals that's closest to you, I don't care if a person can put in hella people in y'all, a lot of people, excuse my language, I'm sorry. I don't care if a lot of individuals can put in a lot of people, or you put in a lot of people and you can produce. That's cool and all, but what's more impressive is what makes you stand out. Because when you become a valuable person, understand this, if the individuals in your inner circle, your 20%, they not becoming every day and not helping other people become, they're gonna hold you back from your success. They're going to hold you back 1,000%. Because entrepreneurship, you have to produce something in order to reproduce. Right? It's a seed. It's really a seed. My next point is this. My next point is this. My next point is this. Leadership is far beyond you if you don't have confidence. One thing I had to take a perspective at is your organization is a direct reflection. Your organization is a direct reflection of your confidence. Your organization is a direct reflection of your confidence and your leader's confidence. What do I mean? You see, if you're a leader right now on the line and you're hoping that your goal is going to get done instead of knowing, that's why you already lost. Because again, the battle was already won in the mind first before it's done in the physical world. See, in your mind, if you still hoping that it's going to get done, you already lost. Why are you hoping and your mentor gave you a blueprint on what to do? See, when you have a blueprint on what to do, you don't have to hope anymore. You know it's going to get done if you just do what? Do it. You don't have to hope. You don't have to hope. Why are you hoping when you know? See, the only reason why you have what you have right now is because you believe in your heart that is not done because you're hoping. You believing that your goal can't get done is you putting a limitation on what God can do in your life. You literally telling God that I don't believe you can get it done because you hoping instead of knowing. That's deep. That's deep. So God sent y'all a mentor. Your mentor is giving you clear directions on what to do. That's God speaking to you because God speaks to you through other people. You ask him for wisdom. He giving you wisdom. Now you got to sit down and listen and just do it. Understand this. There's a you that you see, right? There's a you that other people see, and there's a you that God sees. See, you got to get to the point where you see the you that God sees. And the you that God sees is your mentor talking to you, the vision that he gave you, and you putting them first every day when you wake up. Because when you focus on those three things, guess what? You know, the power that lives within you is more powerful than the power that's around you. See, when I got to that point, I told myself, okay, cool. I don't care. My leader's not going to be the reason why I get to the next level. It's going to be myself. It's not going to be it's going to be putting my trust in God. So with y'all have to get to the point where y'all believe y'all goals is done. Like, you know, your name is your name. See, understand this. When Floyd Mayweather got in the ring, Floyd Mayweather already won the match before he threw a punch because he already won the match mentally. Mike Tyson, he already won the match before he threw a punch because he already knew it was done mentally. You see, the only reason why chairmen are where they at right now is because deep down in their heart, they know they are chairman instead of hoping to be a chairman. Oh my God. I hope y'all getting it. I really hope y'all getting it because again, it has to be a certain level of clarity in order for you to obtain what you want. So that's what I want to talk about when it comes to belief. But I mean leadership. But I want to touch a little bit on belief. So going into belief, we transitioned for 1 second. So going into belief, I want you guys to understand when it comes to belief is you have to see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. That's very, very important. See, family, understand this. You have to understand that you are the CEO, you are the president of your world, 1,000%. You see, JBL, I don't care what's going on in Chicago. I don't care what's going on in the world. I don't care what's going on in other people's lives. See, my only focus is developing me and getting my heart right so I can lead the people that's actually looking up to me. That's the only thing I'm focused on. And understand this, the words that you say out your mouth, the things that you hearing and the things that you seeing, it's going to go back into a reflection of what your organization is going to become. Family, you have to understand that. I want you guys to understand this. Your belief system is created by 4 things. Your belief system is created by your environment, experiences, association, and information. That's the 4 ways your belief system is created. So understand this, family. An environment, a mind filled with positive emotions is an environment where your faith begins to grow. You know why you can't have supernatural results in your life? Why? One thing is, you have to understand this. You're seeing evil, you're speaking evil, and you're hearing evil. You see, understand this. The group chat that you guys in, that's an environment that's conducive to your growth. Guys, that group chat, this is your new world. So the words that come out your mouth are the lid to your life. The words that come out your mouth is the lid to your life. Because again, your subconscious mind have the ability to accept or reject the idea. So what words are you planting in your heart? What words are you saying to yourself? Guys, at first I used to play around with it, but I'm to the point now, I take very, very seriously in my heart on what I have coming out my mouth. That is very, very important. That is very important. My next point is this. You want to understand this. I want you guys to drop a 7 in the chat box if you Be honest. Drop a 7 in the chat box if you know what you got to do to get to the next level, but you haven't did it yet. Let me know. Drop a 7 in the chat box, and that should be everybody. Drop a 7 in the chat box if you know what you got to do to get to the next level, but you haven't done it yet. Like to go chairman, you need 500 customers, 500 students, and you need a leg of 200, 200, 100. Right? So now check this out. So you guys know what to do in order to go to the next level. Everybody knows what to do. I don't really like talking about the how-tos. I'm gonna let you guys know. See, all you guys know what to do, but ask yourself this: why aren't you doing what you know you need to be doing? See, you know what to do, but ask yourself, why am I not doing what I know I need to be doing? You want to know what it is already? Check this out. It's your paradigm. It's your paradigm. And I'm gonna let you guys know what I mean. Family, if I take an African-American baby and put that African-American baby in a Hispanic household, or put that baby in Mexico, that baby is gonna wake up, is gonna grow up speaking what? Fluent Spanish. My point is this: your environment is way more stronger than your genetics. Your environment is stronger than your genetics. Your environment is way stronger than your genetics. If I take an African-American baby and put that baby in a Hispanic household, they're going to grow up speaking fluent Spanish. How do I know? I have a Hispanic cousin that was adopted. He grew up in an African-American household. He don't know how to speak Spanish at all. Your environment is way stronger than your genetics. Now take this concept back to your goals, because you know what to do. Family, you have to understand this. You have the results you have because of your environment. Family, you have to understand that you have to put yourself in places. That's why God made places before he made people. You have to put yourself in the right place to get the right results. See, family, one thing I noticed to this day, and now I'm conscious competent instead of unconscious competent, I have an organization in Seattle. Every time I would go to Seattle, because I'm a person that's super productive, every time I got in Seattle and went around my leaders, it blew up. Every time I left, it went down. Every time I came back, it blew up. Every time I left, it went down. Because your environment is way stronger than your genetics. So you have to understand this. You have to become the plug. And when you become the plug, have your leaders around you so they can feed off your energy. That's why I can't stress enough that you get around your mentors enough, that you talk to your mentors enough, that you only listen to your mentor. Because when you listen to them, they pouring their environment into your head. And if they pour in their environment into your head on a daily basis, you're going to be productive. But the moment you get to doing things yourself, guess what? You get to getting lost in the sauce. You get to sitting down and being in your own head. Now you talking to yourself. Now you stuck. I hope this making sense. Your environment is way stronger than your genetics. So my point is this: how do you be productive, family? First thing first, I'm gonna tell you guys this: you have to drown yourself with PD. Become a person of value every single day. Drill it in y'all skulls. Spiritual development. Drill it in y'all skull. Get the instructions on how to go to the next level. And you just do it every day. And when you do it, you're going to become productive. You see, the reason why some of y'all can't produce is because y'all around people that's not productive. Y'all are literally around people that's not productive. And because y'all around people that's not productive, that's why you stuck. You should never be stuck where you are right now. You're only stuck because of your environment and because of your association. That's a fact. If you're around people that's not productive, that's why you getting the results you have right now. Results always tell the truth. Look at the most highly successful individuals in this business or in business, period. Don't they always be around people that's productive and they feed off each other's energy, so now they have supernatural results? It makes sense. Write this down, family. Your association equals your environment. That's what it is. Your association equals your environment. So who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Because if you listen to yourself and only yourself, that's why you got the results what you have right now. Because again, you putting yourself on the own island and you talking to yourself in your own head, which got you stuck. So my last point, and I want to say is this: when it comes to social media, family, only follow people that's chairmen, that's P5000, and things that inspire you. That's it. That's it. Other than that, unfollow 100 people every 3-4 hours, because you need to cut out all the distractions so you can only see things in your heart that inspires you. Imagine doing that for the next 6 to 12 months. You're going to become a totally different person. your perspective is gonna be different. Family, I was literally following 6,000 people on Instagram. I'm following 2,000 right now. I'm following 2,000. I'm only following things that inspire me and people I look up to. So now when I wake up, my dominant thought is chairman. My dominant thought is C100. You become what you think about. The reason why you have the actions you have is because of the thoughts that you're thinking. So family, what are you seeing? What are you saying? And what are you hearing? That's it. You can never fall off because of your thoughts. So Brittany, that's pretty much everything. Look, I know it was a lot.
You just went off, boy. I couldn't even drop nothing in the chat box for taking so many notes.
I know it was a lot. I know it was a lot.
Oh, man, you just went off, bro. Like, man. Oh my God. My notes, like I'm a thumb junkie, right? Look at my notes are like ridiculous, bro. I
know it was a lot. It was a lot. I'll be thinking.
It was amazing. That generational wealth, if y'all don't drop some, they probably in shock right now, but drop some flames, their arrows, hell, everything in the chat box. JBL, you just killed it, bro. I'm overwhelmed, right? Do y'all
have any questions?
Yes. Oh no, you got me overwhelmed. So the last thing you said was what you're seeing, what you're hearing. You said you took off 100 people off per hour on social media. The last three things you said, if you see it, you hear it, and something else. You can't lose because you're seeing, you're hearing, and something else.
Oh, you're seeing, you're hearing, and you're speaking positivity because
okay.
What comes out your mouth is a dominant reflection of what you're saying.
Perfect.
And what you're hearing.
Whew, boy, I'm full. I needed that. Thank you so much. Yo, listen, y'all, if anybody got any questions, go ahead, unmute your line. Ask the GOAT, Chairman 100 Dupree in the building. Everybody needed that, man. It's always good to hear a different voice, that passion, that energy, bro. I'm super grateful for you, man. And it was just a lot of confirmation. I always have to, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, Pat, man. Every single person, man. That's why we come together. I hit him up a week ago. I said, bro, next Wednesday, what you doing, man? I need you.
I'll do it anytime for you. Anytime.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I love you. So what I want to do real quick is if you want to ask any questions, please drop a 5 in the chat box, and then we'll just go in order, guys. So whoever drops a 5, we're going to give it about, a few more minutes here, and then we'll let you go, Dupree. So Mr. Lynah, please come to the line and answer your question. I'm over here high, bro. You got me high right now. I'm so grateful, bro. Yeah.
Hey, B, you high? I'm geek. I'm over here sweating. I was trying to eat good. My food got cold over here. You feel me? This is definitely a law of attraction, man. Because hey, listen. But my question is, I know you said like you unfollow a certain amount of individuals throughout the day, but what if you? I'm trying to check my vocabulary because but
no, you're okay.
What if I unfollow somebody who is going to miss the message that I'm trying to give them, or who's going to miss this opportunity because I unfollowed them because at first glance they seemed as if it was unvaluable or someone I didn't need to listen to, or I didn't need to associate myself with at a first glance.
Wait, say that one more time.
Like let's say I unfollow Billy Bob because as long as I know Billy Bob, all he was dropping is nonsense. But he missed me, pouring out some personal development, or he missed me trying to share this opportunity.
You can unfollow them, but they still following you. Right. They following you, but they gonna follow you because you're giving out value. So you can unfollow them.
You could also, just real quick, you could also archive people. So you could still be friends with people. I don't know if y'all know that. You can be friends with people on Instagram and hide all their posts.
I guess
so
you can hide. Facebook.
Huh?
I guess I'm a Facebooker, you feel me? So I guess that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Facebook. I don't know if you can hide posts on Facebook.
Yeah, because once you unfriend them, that's a wrap. Until you re-add them.
No, you can unfollow them on Facebook. You can still be friends and unfollow. You can unfollow their posts. I just did that to somebody today. I'm very particular about what I see. I'm not really a person to go into a rabbit hole on social media. But when you go to Facebook and you click that friend, it's going to be 3 dots, or it's going to be something like with I don't know. It's just in their profile section. And you'll say it says unfollow or mute. You can unfollow them so you don't see their content, but you're still a mutual friend.
Tenfold.
And
Hey,
we'll
man.
show you that setting.
Appreciate you, Dupree, man. That was definitely some honey mustard teriyaki barbecue sauce you dropped.
You okay? I promise you.
Yo, JBL.
What's up?
Hey, so what's your schedule like for like PD and spiritual development?
So biggest thing. So like biggest thing like so where I'm at right now. I listen to so much spiritual development. Like I listen to so much PD that it be giving me a headache sometimes. So I'll be having to like step away, throw some music on. I don't listen to music like that, but like I'm gonna say this, like bro, everybody when y'all start off, y'all need to start y'all day with spiritual development. The reason I say that is because y'all don't know what y'all have to endure going throughout the day. You see what spiritual development does? It builds up your endurance to deal with challenges and adversity all throughout the day because you don't know what life problems are going to hit you with. So when you start your day with spiritual development, you put in God first, you point into yourself, because how you start your day is how you finish your day. So when you start your day with spiritual development, it's going to become inevitable. Like your goals are bound to happen. So I start my day with spiritual development. I take that very seriously. And I don't care how busy you is, how much you're gonna blow up. I always take that time out in the beginning of the morning to pour into yourself spiritually because you don't know what you have to endure for the day. That's very, 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 very important if you want long-term success. If you don't, you're gonna get into the habit of just going throughout the day. You get hit with some adversity, you're gonna go MIA. I promise you. Everybody that's quiet is because they doing that. They don't put God first, and because they don't put God first. That's why they slow down with their process. So I'll say that, bro. My next point, I work out. I've been traveling so much, but I'm about to get back to my regular schedule tomorrow. I work out in the morning time as well too, because again, you need to get your body active because when you get active, you can become productive. See, it's about just the better you become, the more you can have. That's it. You just have to get to the point where you just like annihilate all your feelings. Because the moment you feel like you don't do it, just do it. Because the moment you just do it, your feelings go away and you literally bossing up your life. And my next point, I got like a morning call, but in the morning time, I also also get up at 6 a.m., 5 to 6 a.m. Start your day early because look, you don't feel like getting up at 6 in the morning, but it's not about your feelings. Can you do it? Can you do it? Because when you do it, boom, that's building discipline because how you do anything is how you do everything. So this whole month, you want to be a chairman, killer feelings. And another thing I would say is I work on leadership and I study leadership for 1 hour a day. Leadership is very important. You need to understand The biggest thing I wish I could have went back in the beginning, I wish I could have studied leadership a lot earlier, but I didn't. Leadership, like really, really study John C. Maxwell and pick a book a week. Pick a different book a week. A different book a week. You guys can read a book in a week. That's easy. Pick a different audio, a different book a week and study leadership, please. Patrick, did I answer your question?
Yeah, appreciate you, JBL.
Oh, no problem, bro.
Awesome. We got a JG, Cliff, and then Q.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop mine in the chat box because my internet be tripping sometimes.
All right, I got you, bro. You dropped that. Okay, cool. He said, how do you change your paradigm when your environment keeps holding you back? Because the more I try to stay positive, everything and everybody around me is just giving me negative energy. Now, JG, I don't know if you mind me being transparent. JG.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right, so JG is killing the game. He's literally, we met on Instagram, and I signed him up, and next thing I know, I didn't even realize it, but he's down in the Caribbean, and he's serving time. All right, so he's serving time, and he's plugged into all the calls. He hit platinum 150, killing it in trading, and he's been doing his dang thing. So he's around the environment where he literally has to battle people every single day because that's just where he's around. So just want to let you know he's serving time, but hey, that man is super powerful in there, man.
Yo, you got a laptop? Hey, JG, can you hear me?
No, hold on.
There he is right there with the white
phone,
tee.
Bro.
You on the phone?
Yeah, he on the
I
phone.
have a phone.
Man, I'm so
A
proud of
phone I
you.
have.
Oh
I have
my God, yo, I'm so
phone I
proud
have.
of you. Look, bro, man, I'm so proud of you, man. Look, you got my respect 1,000%, man. We gonna connect after this. I'm gonna give you my Instagram, all that, Brittany. Let's connect me with him, please.
I got you, bro.
Please. So look, what I'm gonna tell you is this, bro. Your environment. So when you can't, so understand this. The easiest way to fix that problem is this. Listen to a lot of Bob Proctor, please, because he teaches you about a paradigm. Understand this. Your your conscious mind have the ability to accept or reject the idea. Your conscious mind, your thinking mind, you have the ability to accept the words that's coming out their mouth around them. You have the ability to believe it or you can reject it. See, every time a negative thought comes to your mind, don't hold it captive. Don't hold these thoughts. You don't have to accept it. Don't accept the negative thoughts that come to you. You choose to believe the thoughts that you want to believe. That's called the power. Like you gotta, and Bob Proctor teaches you that. And not only that, what you do is this. You drown yourself with so much personal development. Every day you need an affirmation book. You need to write out your affirmations every day. Say your affirmations all day. And when it comes to Instagram and social media, focus on positivity. Only look at things that inspire you. Only listen to people that inspire you every day. Because even though you in that environment, look, I'm back in Chicago right now. I'm back in Chicago. Me being back in Chicago, I'm kind of in the hood right now because I had to go see my family, which is okay. I don't want to be in the hood. I don't. But at the same time, you see, hold on. See, at the same time, what keeps me positive is when I click on my Instagram, I get inspired because I'm looking at things that I look up to. I'm watching chairmans. So this is my new environment. And the group chat that I'm in is my environment. So my phone, my Instagram, my social media, and also my group chat and my mentor is the things that keep my belief system attacked, and YouTube. So that's your new environment, bro, because you in the environment right now physically, but understand that your new environment is YouTube, your mentor's voice, your social media when it comes to things that inspire you, and then the group chat that you in. That's your new environment, bro.
All right, got it. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for that. I needed that.
Amazing. I got 3 or 4 more people, JVL, and we'll be done. Cliff, Q, Kim, and then Kat. That's it. Let's get it.
I don't really even have a question. I just want to express gratitude to JVL for dropping the value, man. That was phenomenal. And that's pretty much it. I didn't really have no question.
Hey, Cliff, bro, you good, bro. I promise you. You good, bro. 1,000%. Let's do a call. Let me know.
Let's do it, bro.
I'm for real.
Q?
Literally the same. I just wanted to express my gratitude. Thank you so much, JVL. You do drop a lot of value. Everything you say out of your mouth is just value, value, value. I appreciate you. Even though you're younger than me, I look up to you. I watch your stories. I'm like, I need to get on his level. So I appreciate you. Appreciate your energy. And yeah, let's get it.
Now let's get it, Q. Look, I've been knowing you almost over a year now. Come on, so look, you good. Let's get it.
Kimbo, where you at?
Cool. Well, I actually do have a question. So, but I do want to say thank you for real as well for just like pouring this value on us because you didn't have to. So appreciate you for that. But my question was what was the biggest challenge for you when you went from like being decided to like build a business to actually being committed to building the business? So like, what was that biggest challenge and like, how did you overcome it?
Let me help you out. So for me deciding, like, so when I really decided to take it seriously.
So like when you say, okay, yeah, like I'm gonna do this is something that I want to do, but I feel like there's a point where you actually become committed, like this is no BS, like this is what I want to do. I'm doing the work, I'm showing up, I'm aligning everything with this. But I feel like there's a transition because a lot of people can say, yes, this is what I want to do, but they're not really committed to what it is that they're saying. So I wanted to know, like, what was that point for you and like, how did you overcome it?
That's a good question. That's a great question. Even to this day too, like, even to this day now, like my mindset is to the fact where like it's normal. Like everything, the phases, the challenges, the ups and downs, like I'm like, let's do it. Well, I mean, what else I'm gonna do? Let's do it. So like I'm to the point now, like, that's why you'll see me on social media always doing calls because I'm committed to the process. But I'm going to tell you this, like with me, my perspective is a little bit different. I'm going to tell you this, like I really don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Like when I first started, I didn't have a choice. Like, because like my environment at home, my mom couldn't really take care of me. My father couldn't take care of me. Like people around me was losing. And because they was losing, like I didn't really have a choice but to like to do this. I had to make it work. I literally had, even to this day, I might be a chairman 10. That's not enough money. It's not. Like I got people in my family that still need help. So I have to like go through that process and do it even though I don't feel like doing it. So I'm gonna say for me personally, my commitment was from day one. My commitment from day one, and my mentality is always set on whatever I start, I have to finish. On whatever I start, I have to be the best at it. If I was gonna do this, I needed to be the best at it. Any project I start, anything I touch, put my hands on, I have to go to the top. I have to be the best. And I'm gonna just basically just tell you, with you have to just understand this. Do you have loved ones you look up to? If not this, what else would you do that's gonna help you make 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year? Why I didn't see too many individuals become 7-figure earners in front of my face. So why would I go do something else if they did that? My belief system is intact. So I'm gonna tell you this. Another thing, and I'm almost done. You wanna know another thing? Look, I didn't really have a plan B. You see, because I never had a plan B, my plan A had to work. And it was gonna work until I made it work. So I'm gonna just be honest. I ain't trying to like, look, it's okay, but you really committed when you don't have a plan B. That's what I want to say. And I hate to say it, but like, you really committed when you don't have a plan B. Because you don't have a plan B, plan A has to work, then you're gonna listen. But did that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you
It
so
just
much.
welcomes everything. Welcome it all. That just comes with it. Somebody else had a question. Hey, one more person. Oh, Kat. That's the last person, Kat.
Yeah, he kind of answered my question. I was gonna ask if he ever had a point in his life where he fell off, or like what would he give advice to? I mean, what would he say to like the haters in his life that kept bringing him down?
I got you. So one thing I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, I'm gonna tell you my perspective with that. I don't know what's going on with that because I'm too busy focused on my lane. I'm too busy focused on my goals. I'm too focused on what God has to say to me, because the moment I start focusing on other people, I miss everything God's saying, and now I'm moving with no wisdom, and now I can't listen. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, they not gonna pay your bills. They not gonna help you out. So it really don't matter. So I'm gonna tell you this: focus on your goal. That's it. Listen to your mentor, and don't worry about nobody else, because again, they're not going to support you until strangers started plotting for you. Even with Jesus. But when he went back to his own town, they said, hey, aren't you the carpenter's son? They didn't look at him as a prophet. So same thing with you. They don't look at you as a prophet because they don't. Cool. You need to hang out with, you need to just listen to your mentor. And this is the thing. Your biggest thing, I'm going to tell you this. You need to listen to personal development every day. Like every day, all day, you need to listen to Bob Proctor and The Science of Getting Rich. And you need to listen to Transformation Church because you need your spirit fed, okay? In a good way, okay? Because in order for you to have success on the trade and the building side, you have to build yourself up first. That makes sense.
So did you ever fall off through your journey?
I'm gonna say this. I probably had moments where I was feeling bad, because like I'm human. But at the same time, I never fell off. I got to a place where I feel like I was empty. But when I was empty, I was so freaking uncomfortable that it searched me to find what? God. I went on my spiritual journey. The moment I felt empty, I went searching spiritual development, and that filled me up to be able to actually build me up to be able to go full throttle on my goals. So I would never say the moment you feel like you're at your lowest, you need to go dive deep into spiritual development. Dive deep into spiritual. You will never fall off when you connected to the source, the plug.
G-Dub the plug. Let's go. Yo, got the plug. That's what that G stand for. But listen, Dupree, man, you just shared so much value, bro. I'm super grateful for you, and I'm grateful for Generational Wealth. Again, if y'all got some value, man, drop some flames. Matter of fact, bump all that. I mute them lines, and let's show some love. Let's send over those vibrations, because we know energy is everything. It's all about emotions, man. So let's send over that energy to Dupree, man. We congratulate you on Chairman 25, Chairman 50, Chairman 750, every goddamn thing on that grid. Let's
Let's
count
go,
it.
let's go, let's go.
Hey, let's get
Let's
it.
go.
Money,
Let's
so
go.
money.
Let's
Yes, sir.
Gang, gang,
Go.
gang,
Let's go.
gang, gang,
Let's
gang wave.
go.
What's up?
Listen, I love you, bro.
Let's go.
Playback is
Let's
coming
go.
soon. My only question for you is, what's your top 3 books?
Oh, that's good. Okay. My top 3 books from my perspective. First book, I love John C. Maxwell, 21 I can't even say it out of my mouth. How you say it? Irrefutable Laws.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my first book. I love that book. My second book, hold on, I gotta give you guys some good books.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Emotional Intelligence. Emotional Intelligence. That book changed my life. I got that from B. I love that book. Got it from Brittany Burrell. Emotional Intelligence. And then my last book, I will say, my last book I would say is, I love U Squared. Though, imagine, I'm studying leadership, emotional intelligence, and I'm studying a paradigm shift, which is U Squared.
By Bob.
By Bob Proctor. But I'm gonna mainly say my main speakers I listen to on YouTube a lot, because I listen to a lot of audios. I listen to a lot of, as far as with spiritual development, I listen to a lot of spiritual development. I listen to a lot of Transformation Church. I listen to a lot, and I study a lot of Transformation Church, because I know that I'm leading a lot of millenniums. So millenniums, they don't work on themselves spiritually consistently. So the close thing that they really gonna get to that spiritual growth is through me. That's why I work on it so much to keep their spirit fed. So I would say Transformation Church. Also, I gotta send y'all my YouTube history. But I study a lot of leadership right now, so I just study a lot of that. I listen to a lot of David. I listen to a lot of David, because my main things right now is studying spiritual development and belief and leadership. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I don't really study anything else besides that. But I do study. I'm always a student, but those are my main things, because when you dealing with people trying to go to the next level, you just got to increase their belief. So that's my biggest thing. So let me become a huge orb of belief with so much information on belief, so I can become a professional at belief. It's a lot. Yeah.
No, that's it, bro. You hit it right on the nose. That's definitely so many points, so many parts to what we do. So I love you, man. Congratulations on all your success, your growth, development. And again, I thank you so much. This call was absolutely powerful. It's super phenomenal. It's one for the books. It's one I'm going to definitely remember, man. And we're going to drop the playback. Listen, play that thing in your sleep. And let's get it, bro. We're going to be calling you back. So,
I'm ready.
We're going to be bringing you back, man. So I love you, bro. Peace and blessings to y'all. You have a good night, man. I won't hold on. GW, I'm going to talk to y'all for one more second. But Dupree, that's it, bro. I love you. I appreciate you, man.
I'm going to make you host.
All right, bet.
Almost ended the meeting. Hold on. There you go. All right, y'all. All right, let's get it.
All right, bro. Love you, man. Woo! That car was sick. I don't want nothing. Luxury Experience in Atlanta, Georgia, October 9th through the 12th. JG will be streaming for your brother, so don't worry. Listen, Luxury Experience is going to be off the chain. All right? If you gon' listen, what he just shared, that energy, I'm going to have people coming in with that same type of vibe. Y'all know I got connections. I'm the plug, for real. I got a lot of connections with a lot of folks now. All right. So I want to make sure I start using my connections to pour into you guys and just make sure everybody's winning. But Luxury Experience in Atlanta, the hotel discount link is in the chat. Okay. It right now doesn't have expiration on it. They removed the expiration. Get there. Put your team inside of that energy. Because when they walk away and speaking to somebody who's made over 6 figures a year, $500,000 a year, or $1 million a year, you got to understand their vibration is going to go crazy. The way y'all feel right now, the way I feel right now, I want the entire organization to experience that, right? Because guess what? When they come back to their city or whatever, that's that gas they need. And that's when the momentum begins to start increasing in your business, because they're on fire, all right? Their belief has gone up and they've seen the proof in the pudding, guys. But I love y'all. I pray that you guys continue to pour into yourselves. I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. If y'all just want to know that fact, I've been getting up 6 o'clock every single morning. For 3 hours, I focus on myself. It was a struggle at first. Sometimes it is, because I still wake up in the middle of the night. But if you want to know how to pour really, just itemize it. 30 minutes on visioneering, 30 minutes on prayer, 30 minutes. I literally have certain time frames for every single task. 30 minutes on gratitude book. I've been going towards 24 pages a day, literally. All right. Then I send signals, and then every day throughout the day, I'm playing personal development. I'm actually also playing my own affirmation video throughout the day. I'm hearing myself saying my affirmations all day throughout the day, and switching it between audios, seeing my pictures. So I made my own homemade video of my affirmations and my voice speaking to me every single day through the power of repetition. And you guys have to play that. So your background music has to become your spiritual development and your personal development. But I'll see y'all in Atlanta, October 9th through the 12th. Peace and blessings to y'all. Let's get it. Shout out to Dupree again. Great call. All right. Y'all have a blessed night. 30. It was so stupid.